I don't think people understand that there is a version of the world where you can feel things and really not give a fuck how you feel. Like if I feel sad, it does not change how I act, and it does not change the things I do. If I don't feel like going to the gym, I go to the gym. If I don't feel like working, I will still work. I lived in a world for 15 years where I didn't feel like fighting because my nose was broken, but I had to fight anyway. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these people come up to me and they say, oh, but I feel this way. I don't put a huge amount of importance on emotions. It's not that I don't feel them. It's that I don't think they have much to do with anything at all. If I wake up in a happy mood and I have a business to run and females to cater for and things to do, if I wake up in a sad mood, I have the same shit to do. I'm going to get it done. So where's the importance of it? It's in my mind, that's how I view it. Like, how does that affect what I'm going to do? Well, nothing. It doesn't. It's not going to affect how I live my life. So why sit around and think about it? This modern obsession with happiness is the number one problem with the world. Because I really don't believe humans were ever evolved to be happy. Mm-hmm. Were we? You can look around and be like, look, I have a good life. And you're right, you can be very satisfied with what you have. But to believe that as an adult, as a full-grown man, you're gonna feel constant happiness like you're a 3-year-old child is asinine. And all these people who are constantly complaining about how they feel probably don't have a spectrum of emotions much different to mine. The difference is I don't sit around and cry about it. Because I don't live that kind of life. I don't have that kind of conditioning in my mind. I don't give a shit how I feel. I have things to do.
That's the mediocrity of life. We want to be the best amongst the average people. People wonder, how do you stay hungry all the time? Because after I accomplish something, I don't sit back like a lot of guys who graduate buds, graduate this, graduate that. They get comfortable. They wonder why I'm getting weak, man. I don't know, I lost my edge. What's going on? Because once you hit the top of the fucking mountain, guess what happened? I'm good. So you wonder why you're falling down now. Because once you reach the top of the mountain, you got to build a fucking another one. That's mediocrity. There's a lot of people in mediocrity who have a nice resume, but they're one-timers, man. They hit a one-time deal, they busted it open, got a lot of money, but they're good. You're mediocre now, man. What are you fucking doing today, tomorrow, the next fucking day? That's why I don't listen to theorists. I don't listen to all that bullshit. I listen to a motherfucker who's like this, man. What's wrong, man? I'm fucking tired, dude. Why are you tired? Because tomorrow, I gotta do the fucking shit again, man. Whatever the shit is that made me fucking nauseous and sick to my stomach, it made me hurt. There's no ending. And that's the person I listen to. That's the person who's gained knowledge. You gain knowledge through suffering. And on the other end of suffering is a world that very few have ever seen. It's a beautiful world, because that's where you find yourself. You don't find yourself in over here. You find yourself on the other end. Like the 100-mile race I was on, I ran it for 24 hours. I found myself on the other end of that fucking race. That 19 hours, I found, wow, there's a whole nother fucking world out here that I've never even saw. But the world is in your mind.
I'm saying you must believe all of the things you want to have are going to happen. You must see through time with a plan in place so you can see it all come true to be the man you want to be. I was not born a kickboxing world champion. I was not born internationally renowned. I was not born with money. I was not born with enough power to grab space-time by the throat. But I developed them all, and I decided I wanted them, and I saw them. It is impossible, and I have never in my life seen a man who eats right, goes to the gym every day, and trains hard not have a good body. The universe is extremely giving. It will give you anything you want. He imagined himself with a good body. He made a plan to get one. He followed the plan and he got it. I've never seen somebody who works hard, who's in the right networks, who's paying attention, like inside of the real world, to up-to-date information, who is not rich. I've never seen somebody who dedicates himself in the gym and eats right, who is not in fantastic physical condition. It's impossible. You can have anything you want. All you have to do is make a plan and see it. So there's no such thing as faking it before you make it. No, you see it and you make it come true. You make everybody else accept your version of reality. You see a version of yourself inside of your mind, and when other people do not see it, when they look at you, you bend space-time and change your outward projection, your avatar, so others view you exactly the way you see yourself. It is called belief. Problems are great. And the difference between you and everyone else is that you don't care if you can solve the problem. You're not sitting there going, I really want to win, so how quickly and cheaply can I fix this problem? You're not sitting there going, I really don't want to lose, so how quickly and cheaply can I solve this problem? No, you're sitting there going, finally a chance for me to do what I do best, to do what I love most. Finally, something I can try. Something I can focus my energy and effort on. Something worth my hard work. Something worth my toil. Something worth my labor. I want to try. And now I have a problem. And everyone else has run away from the problem because they don't love trying. But I do. So now when I fix the problem, I get the gold it is hiding. You know what? Telling me I'm gonna lose doesn't affect my psyche. Tell an average man he's gonna lose and watch him instantly be demotivated. In the normie mind, if he has an idea of something he wants to try, or he's presented with a problem, something he wants to try, and then a genie comes and says, hi, I'm a genie, and I've seen the future, and you're going to lose. He'll quit. He'll sit and go, well, what's the point? I'm gonna lose. Because he's just desperate to win. Whereas people like me, if the genie says, you're gonna lose, I'll say, I don't care. I enjoy trying. Yeah, but you're gonna lose. I'm not in it to win and lose. I wanna try. Yeah, but Andrew, I'm a genie and I'm telling you I've seen the future. That's fine. Telling me I'm gonna lose doesn't demotivate me on any level. And you know what's funny? Sometimes, in case you didn't know this, genies are liars. Genies lie. Genies who pretend they know better lie. Your family lies. Your girlfriend lies. Society lies. Your teachers lie. Politicians lie. Doctors lie. Lawyers lie. Judges lie. Everyone lies.
I think a lot of people build their mindsets around trying to feel good. So that's why we were talking earlier about people who want to ignore the idea of personal responsibility or self-accountability because they feel better if they pretend it's not a real thing. They feel better if they pretend everything's someone else's fault. A lot of people's mental model and how they view the world is based around them feeling as good as possible. So when you sit there and talk to somebody who has the mask on and they refuse to believe the elites are laughing at them, it's not because they can't comprehend the ideas, it's because they feel better if they don't believe that they are a clown to the elites. I feel better if this is really all innocent and it's really all about a disease. So people are basing their mindsets around trying to feel good. I have always tried to base my mindset around absolute competence regardless of how I feel. And there are certainly disadvantages to that. There are times you're going to be a lot more pessimistic, or you're going to be a lot more stressed, or a lot more, pissed off about certain things than others. Yeah, that can be seen as a downside, but like I said, I use all of those things for unlimited motivation to propel my endless upward trajectory. But if you construct a mindset that allows you to be as competent as possible, as opposed to feel any different or feel better, then you're going to naturally come to the conclusions I've come to. You're as competent as possible if you believe you can affect absolutely everything about your life. You're as competent as possible if you believe absolutely everything that's happened to you, whether good or bad, is completely your fault.
And every single time you genuinely dedicate yourself to a problem, without crying your eyes out about how hard it is, without crying your eyes out about the fact it's difficult, without crying your eyes out about how long it's going to take, every single time you dedicate yourself to a problem without being a bitch, your power level increases. Your fucking organs from the universe. There are electrons passing through your body right now, and they're scanning your entire biology. And they're trying to work out if you're the kind of person who tries or gives up. Right now, microscopic, smaller than atoms, electrons are firing through the flesh and blood and bone that you are made of, and they are scanning your entire makeup, your biological markers to work out if you're a winner or a loser. Do you try at problems or not? If you try 1,000 things with 100% of your effort and you fix 1,000 problems, and 999 of those problems you fix don't change your life, one of them eventually does. And you only need one win. You can lose and lose and lose, and then you win once. I started a business, made no money. Started a business, made no money. Started a business, made no money. Started a business, made $100 million. Are you rich or poor? Forget winning. Forget losing. And love trying. And if you try all the time, you're going to lose. But you're also going to win. If you try every day, you're going to lose, but you're also going to win. Now, losing is demotivating to the normie. Losing demotivates the wagey and the brokey, but losing doesn't demotivate the man who loves trying. Because he's not in it to win and lose. He's in it to try. I dedicated all my time and I tried my very best to try and fix this problem. And guess what happened? What? Nothing. I lost. Did you make any money? Nope. So why'd you do it? Because it was fun to solve. And I learned things. And now I'm a better problem solver. I'm better at puzzles. I have new information, new code. I'm smarter now. And when I get to the next problem, I know things from before. I've learned my lesson. So I solved another problem even quicker than the first one. And what happened? Nothing. Lost again. So why did you do it? Because now I learned new things and I had a great time. I got to dedicate myself to a problem and I fixed it. Okay, and then what happened? Then I found another problem. It was really big. Okay, and I solved it. And then what happened? And then I became fucking rich for life. I built generational fucking wealth while you sit at home broke. That's what happened. If you ever talk to an alcoholic, alcoholics are obsessed with the past. I've noticed this. Whenever I talk to an alcoholic, all they talk about is the past. It's like, hi, alcoholic. Hi, yeah, my kid died. Da-da-da. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. They're obsessed with the past all of the time. You need to be able to regenerate your mind. If you can't do that, you just rot. Imagine your body gave up on regeneration. Imagine you cut your finger and your body said, nah, just keep bleeding. I give up on this whole regenerative garbage. It's unfathomable for you people to imagine a world in which your body gives up regenerating because you know that you're going to simply decay and die. But your mind has given up on regenerating long ago, and you're not trying to fix it. You're not sitting going, all the bad things that happened to me, my mind needs to instantly regenerate. I need to take the lessons from them, learn so I become more capable and more competent, and move forward. That's it. It happened. Here's the lesson I learned. Move forward. Done. If you can't do that, you rot and you die. And I just told you that time flies. You're sitting at home, if you're a young man in your 20s watching this, one day you're going to blink and you're going to be 40 like I am. What are you going to do with the next 2 decades? You're scared of starting a business or going up to a girl or getting in the ring. You're scared of making a name for yourself. You're scared of the world knowing who you are. You're scared of going in the UFC. You're scared of getting up there and taking a risk in case people fucking laugh at you. You're going to die soon.